Here at Alcorn State University, safety and security are said to be top priority. So my team and I hit the streets really hard to see if dorms are secured and clean for students. Here is Sabrina Walton to give us insights to her task and her staff's responsibilities.
I'm an RCC in Burris Hall.
What is a RCC?
RCC is a residential coordinator. What I do is I look over girls, help with counseling, and help with them, life skills. I'm over RAs, and they help with halls, and they help with the students as well. So what I do is I delegate them to help with certain students and their issues like roommate disagreements, issues with partying, drugs, just certain issues that cause day to day.
The duties of a resident assistant are to make sure that the residents have everything that they need to have a comfortable living. They make sure that they have all of their desks in their room. They make sure they have split sides between them and their roommate equally. Make sure they have 2 charging plugs, wall plugs in their rooms each. Make sure that they have, like I said, everything that they need. We build a community with them. They make sure that we show them everything that they need to know throughout the campus, whether it's their classes or whether it's how they get their financial aid, who to go to, all of those things like that. Us as RAs, we would be at the forefront of that when they move in. So that's basically our duties, and also too to make sure that everything is maintained, a nice living. Make sure that their rooms are clean. We do health and safety checks. Make sure that our safety equipment, as in the fire alarm, is working right. We make sure that there's no illegal visitation. We try to make it safe as possible for no intruders to come in through the side doors. We give out fines for those. We give out fines for illegal visitation. We give out fines for noise complaints, because we do have quiet hours between the hours of 8 to 8 a.m. 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So we make sure that people are trying to get their daily sleep that they need and the things that they need to make sure that they have a great academic year.
When someone gets a COVID-19 vaccine, it tells their cells to pretend to look like COVID-19. And because their body thinks they're sick with COVID-19, their natural defenses start preparing antibodies to fight the virus, even though they aren't sick and don't have the virus and won't attack their cells that are pretending. Now with their body prepared with antibodies, the real COVID-19 virus can't make them sick. So, get your vaccine when it becomes available, so your body is protected. A message from Cincinnati Children's.
Good afternoon. I'm here at Revels Hall, the male dorm at Alcorn State University. This 2-dorm room with 2 occupants and no single rooms. With Mr. DeAndre, who has been living here on campus for 2 years. What's your experience?
So far, everything been pretty decent. Most people don't like Revels because of the outlook, I guess, how you look on the outside, but it's really decent for real. Once you set up your room and get to know your roommate, everything really just.
So what do you feel about the environment as far as cleanliness?
Itself are clean, but some of the people in the dorms not very clean, because like once the janitor clean up, it's nice, and it'll be like that for a few hours, I guess, because the people don't be here. But then somehow, some way, it end up getting messed up again.
feel like it's more so on the students' part and not the university part?
Definitely. Definitely. Most people ain't got no home training.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. Next, we take a visit to the honors dormitory, which is a female hall, to hear the ladies' takes.
It's really nice coming from Burris. It has better all around everything, like the bathroom situation, and the room is bigger. And I really like how, like I said, it's bigger and it's more, I won't say professional, but more livable. So I feel more safer because it's a bigger parking lot and not as much traffic every day. And it's all girls, and it's not like it's a boy dorm or anything beside us.
Is Diamond Hawkins. I am a senior here at Alcorn State, and my major is social work. Some challenges that we face, well, that I face here in Burris. I don't know, people aren't very clean. I feel like if they were more cleaner, I would have to get out a lot of fines because I don't like giving out fines. Another thing, guys being in the building, because homecoming. It was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it was guys walking in and out the front doors, sneaking in on the side. We actually just had a situation where it was real crazy. So, yeah, the guys being in here and the safety of girls, even though the guys not supposed to be in here, they still come in. So,
How can we improve that?
started doing random road checks. I mean, we can do them anytime, but with the residents, it was such a problem and such a hassle. So it was, yeah, we had to stop doing it. So all we can do is tell them we don't have visitation, and whether they bring it, keep on coming in or not, that's on them. So like, even if they bring it in, they get a fine for illegal visitation. But I feel like that don't really bother them.
Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Why would you bully me?
Because it makes you feel cool? Because I'm different?
Do I touch a nerve?
Does making me feel bad make you feel good?
Why?
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 Bullying hurts. Bullying abuses. Bullying kills. Why would you bully me?
A lot of things that come up missing throughout the school year, and it usually just be freshmen and newer classmen, lower classmen, because they're kind of naive a little and gullible a little bit, vulnerable, if you want to say. So they will leave their door unlocked thinking that, oh, my roommate is in here, or, everyone on the hall knows me, then no one has come into my room before, things of that nature. But it's just a safety thing to have your room locked. There has been instances where it's this one person, he used to have everyone on the hall in his room. They used to all just kick it and chill and everything like that, until one time he just left his door unlocked for maybe a few minutes and came back, and his game was gone, his TV was gone, and he has no idea who could have done it, but he believed it could have been someone who always been in his room and things of that nature. But he left his door unlocked, and it was only for a few minutes. So these are just things that students would have to look for, and these are things that we as RAs have to make sure that they are doing. So when we do our door checks, our room checks, our hall checks, when we have the duty phone, we have to do hall checks. We make sure that every door is locked. If it's not, we lock it. We have a master key, so we lock the door for them. If they do not have a key, they will have to come and ask us to unlock their door. We would ask them why they don't have the key. If they can't, explain that and give us a good enough answer, then we will give them a $10 fine for unlocking their door.
Every time?
Every time.
As far as safety-wise for the girls, the first thing I think when it comes to safety is we have to have the girls themselves have discernment and choose wisely. Majority of my issues that's been happening in this dorm is usually when other girls invite that particular guy into, the dorm. And it's usually the girls who are inviting the guys to, come here after hours, or this is another way you can come in. So that's the way I'm trying to improve the dorm.
Overall, the conclusion is that students of Alcorn State University are indeed safe. It is clear that students' main problem are themselves, breaking rules such as visitation policies that restricts visits and protects, are purposely being overlooked. Faculty and students also agree that even though the buildings are old, they can be nice if they are thoroughly remain clean, which seems to be another problem within itself. Let's do better, my fellow Alcornites, as we prepare for another brave semester. No major incidents have been reported this semester.